Hello, welcome to my sewing room. My name's Heather and this is my channel where I talk about all the things I've been creating over the last month. I've got quite a few things to share with you today and looking forward to chatting with you about that. So welcome, it's so lovely to have you here. Thank you to new subscribers and thank you to people who have subscribed before. So without further ado, let's get straight on. I have 4 finished objects, 1 whip, 1 new cast on, some purchases, some gifts, and my embroidery and the wreath from In the Hat that I picked out last month. Oh, was it last month? Beginning of this month. Anyway, it's been ongoing. I've had it for a month, so there we are. And so I'll do the embroidery last. If you're not interested in looking at me learning to embroider, then feel free to leave at that point. I hope you will stay with me to the end. Right, without further ado, I finished the Liverpool socks. So if you were with me last time, you'll remember that I made my grandson a pair of Liverpool socks and one was much smaller than the other. Somehow it was much smaller than the other one and so I couldn't get the small one on his feet, on his foot. So yeah, so now he has a pair. He has a pair, those are there. So that's lovely. So next I decided, after I've done the socks, that I just need something new, something different, something easy, just to take my mind off the 2 blankets and the worry of the jacket. So I just need something easy, and I saw this in my sewing room and I came across this in the Landscape magazine. I think that's sort of more of a Christmassy one, which I didn't make it, but I have made a summery one just to go up here on the wall, just to fill a little space in, and I made that. Isn't it lovely? So I put some measuring tape measure ribbon and a little stitch marker on there. And a wall on the top. So that's got rid of quite a bit of remnant wool. How much? 70 grams. Yeah, because I just screwed up bits of paper and then just wrapped the wool around just to cover the paper. And these are 2 food skewers, but I couldn't get the stitches on it, so David took them away and did something with them to make them smooth, and then made me these little ends. Now they look great. Oh, I love that. I think it'll look nice on the wall, won't it? Just needs a hook. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. Right, are you ready for sweetness overload? I finished my ice cream van. Look. Isn't that great? Oh, it's just lovely. I did alter it a bit. Yeah, this I didn't really understand the pattern here. Just me. I don't think there's anything wrong with the pattern, but I didn't understand it, and it didn't look very good. So I just added some more, and then just put some frilly bits and a flower, a little lolly and an ice cream, and then I put some windscreen wipers on. These are all the things that I altered a bit. This was in white, which I did, but I couldn't see it, so I took that out and did it again with pink and blue. Yeah, and made that ice cream. I love that. Made that ice cream, and then the ice cream on the top, I what's the word of the moment? Elevated it with some beads. Yeah, some sprinkles, hundreds and thousands. Ain't it great? I just love it. I've had to put cards on the back of the wheels because they just turned under. It's quite a weight actually. Yeah, there's little lights on the back. Oh. I think it's great. So there's 2 things for in here. Oh, I did think to pop it up on my shelf up there, but I might just have it in the kitchen for a while. I might put it on a shelf in my kitchen. What do you think? I like that side best. Yes, that's the ice cream van. So that's Hardy Craft. Easy crafting. And that's that. Okie dokie. So that's that one. I loved that. Yeah. And then again, I just wanted to carry on with something mindless really, and so I made some flowers for one of the other wreaths that's in the hat that's in the cupboard waiting to be drawn out. I've the metal one. I don't know if you remember it or not. I just thought I'll make some flowers out of my cotton for that. For when it gets drawn out, then I've got a little bit of a head start. So I just made those. Just crocheting different patterns just to make some flowers. They'll be all pushed in and squashed up between other things and leaves and things. So I need to do quite a lot of leaves. Now, so there was how much were there? The flower. Oh, it keeps dropping down. Oh, sorry. The flowers were 19 grams. So it's all adding up to my stats. And then I finished this. I finished it. So I think in the end, I know I did the first one and I did it all in blue, didn't I? That was supposed to be in green. So I did that again. Or was it the back? No, it was the back. It was the back that I did that. So the back had 1.5 backs. And then I did a front, which I'd read the decreases, the same as the back. I'd read the back for decreasing instead of the front. And so decrease this off at this angle. So that had to have a new front. I did the sleeves. I managed to make them match the back, but the front didn't match the sleeves. It was probably 3 inches longer. So three rows longer, sorry. So I pulled those back, made them match, and I think that's just why I didn't do much on it, because I was just worried that I wouldn't be able to do the shoulders, because I always struggle with all this area here when I'm knitting. It's supposed to be calming and relaxing, isn't it? And I just don't find it as so. I just don't find it. The actual knitting itself, but all the time, if it's a garment, I've got this underlying worry. Will the shoulders fit? What's it going to look like around my arms? Not that this is for me, this is for my grandson. But, so I'm saying it's finished. It needs sewing together. I've stitched some of it together. But actually, I might make myself one. Just put my hands on there. I've sewn some of it up. But I might make myself one. Tell me what you think. That peach that I bought the other week, I thought that'd be lovely. What do you think? In peach, light peach and dark peach. I think it'd be nice. So I'm counting it finished because it just needs the zip I bought a zip. It measures exactly 19 from there to the bottom, and they don't do odd numbers zips, they only do even numbers. So I bought an 18 and it's miles too small, but she said I could take it back. I know there's those zips that you can just buy on a roll or something and then put your own, you know, slide the ends on. I've never used one of those, but she suggested not to use those because she said the ends aren't very nice, which would be up at the top there. So I'm going to try a 20-inch, and if not, if that won't work, then I think I will have to use one of those others. Either that or not put it to the bottom. Suppose I could try that. The 18 it would be about there from the bottom. What do you think? I could just try tacking it in, couldn't I? See what it looks like. I might try that. Yeah. Oh, it smells lovely. Yeah. So that's I'm calling that finished. So that is 218 grams for that. Oh yes, I want to tell you about this. Do you remember the needle that broke? Yeah, the Likey, don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's Likey. And I sent them an email saying that it had broken, and they sent me one back saying, could I send it back? But by the time they'd sent, well, I would have sent it back anyway, because it would have cost me more to send it back than it would to just buy a new one. But David had taken it into garage to see if he could mend it, and he couldn't, so he'd just thrown it away anyway. And so I didn't do anything else about it. And then one came through the post. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, so thank you, Likey. I think that's really, really, really lovely. So that was that. That was a nice surprise. I've done some painting of my papers ready for me paper craft. It's just printing paper that I just washed down with, what's it called? Watercolour. Just what's left from my children's watercolour paints. Yeah, so that's some paper ready for some paper crafting because I'd run out. And so, yeah, that's that. So whips, I've only got, well, I've got one whip that you've seen before. It's my Jacob's Ladder blanket. Which way up I went? Oops. Yeah, well, this way. So it's coming along now. I've got that much now. Where was I before? It's there somewhere there. I was there. From there to there. And now I've done that much. Because this is really quite nice. It's easy to do. It's easy to follow. I'm not looking at the pattern, I'm just having to count every stitch to make sure I get the loops in the right place. Somehow, some of them have gone narrower and some have gone wider. I have no idea how, because I do keep counting, but anyway, it'll have to stay as it is, but it is lovely. Feels gorgeous. I did make it bigger than the pattern from Ophelia Talks Crochet. Sorry, that's the site. You can buy the pattern and you can buy the kit with the wooling that they've used, but you can just buy the pattern, or you can just watch her full tutorial on how to make it. And it's really lovely. She's very good. So that's that one. Now I did add an extra 100 stitches. And I wished I had only added 50. Yes, it wouldn't have been big enough for us as it was. The size that that they make on the tutorial. So I just added some more stitches, but I'm beginning to wish I hadn't added quite so many. Anyway, it's ongoing. The Battenberg's still ongoing. Yeah, so that's that one. And a new cast on. After I'd done the flowers and the wreath, all right, I need to now get some of that wool down from up there, because as you saw in my last video, took the blanket wool down and then just popped some more up, so it's just as full. Anyway, I'm making now this one. Now if you saw I think it must be my first ever episode, I think. We might be able to see it there better. Yeah, look, that's nice. And this was, I did start it, and it was going to be my first ever crochet garment. And I can't remember now what went wrong with it, but it did go wrong. So I pulled it all back out. And so I'm trying it again. So it will be my second crocheted garment if it gets finished this time. And I'm making this in this. I got this from the range early on in the year, and oh yeah, my daughter and my mum both said they didn't like it. It was too dark, they said, and I can't see anything that's dark about that. Anyway, it went up there because it sort of put me off a bit, and then I thought, no, I like it. I think that's gorgeous, so I'm going to make something. So I've got it on the go. It's on the go. So the front and the back has a different pattern to the sleeves. Behind me. So I think once I get the sleeves in, it will pull that neck down, because I can't be doing with anything up around my neck like that. I can't get hold of that to pull that down the back, but I do think it will be okay when I get there. So you see, that's a different pattern there to the sleeves. And as far as I can see, you just keep going and keep going like that. Yeah, I think that's lovely. It's gorgeous. It feels very warm, which is what I will need, because all my jumpers got thrown away last year. I have one jumper. I don't need lots and lots of jumpers, but yeah, I just want a few nice things, and that'll be enough. So that's the pattern of the front and the back, and that's the pattern on the sleeves. Isn't it lovely? I just adore that. I just adore it. I really do. Oh, I hope it fits me when I'm done. I hope it fits me. I'm doing a different size. I think I'm doing a bigger size than I did before. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a little bit more along the road of learning how to do things. Yeah, I think I did a 1, 2, 3 before. Just 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I just tried a medium last time, and I'm doing a large now. And I'm doing it on a saying 4 point. Pattern says a 4.2.5. Is that how you say it? And because my wool is thicker than what it asks for, I'm doing it on a 2.5. This is a likey, and I do like it. It's lovely. Oh, is that twisting round? Oh no. Right, yeah, so that's that one. So that's fabulous. It's so soft. It's absolutely so beautiful to work with. I love it. So that's coming on nice. That's my jump. That's my new cast on. So then on to purchases. Now I had to buy, what did I have to buy? A colour for the Jacob's Ladder blanket, which is weird because one of the balls is a lot further on than the rest. Yeah, the dark green for the Jacob's Ladder. Strange. So I had to buy a new green for Jacob's Ladder. Then my grandson asked me to make him a lightsaber. I kept calling it a lightsaber. It's not a saver, Grandma. So he wanted that because apparently one of the oh, what are they called? Characters in the film has a purple lightsaber. So that's for that. So I had to buy that, didn't I? I know I wasn't supposed to be buying anything. I had to buy the blanket wool, and when your grandkids ask you for something, to make it on you. And then I bought these to go with my embroidery. Because I've seen people saying you need a chenille needle for this and a chenille needle for that. I don't know what the difference is. That's quite a fat one. Quite a fat. There's different sizes in there though. Anyway, so they're for me embroidery if I ever need them. And I've got some new sock lockers. Look at these. They're great. Like the Liverpool sock was in the smallest one, 36, 34, 36, I think that one. Yes, they came and they were so rough. I really wouldn't have been able to get anything on them. The edges were just so rough. This bit, flat bit was okay, just all the edges. So David took them in the garage and filed them all down for me, rubbed them all down, and I think he waxed them all as well, like he did the little knitting needles on the wreathy thing. Yeah, so chuffed with them. And then that's my purchases. Oh, gifts. Yeah, my stats are going to be bad. Going to be bad. So I bought the 200 grams there. What was the other 100 gram? I know I bought another 100 gram. Oh no, I didn't. No, just those two. Yeah. So then my sister came. She came with gifts from the charity shop. Yeah. She brought me some wool. So there's a few balls of this, and there's 222 grams of that one. No idea what it is. It's acrylic. It's acrylic, I'm sure. But it's got like little bobbles. Sort of twisted. But it looks bobbly, but it's twisted. So that's lovely. And this, I won't open this, but this to me looks very, very similar to that. So I'm thinking maybe a cardigan. I wonder if there's enough to make that jacket. Don't know. Anyways, 213 grams of that one. My stars won't be good. And then this one, this is very much like the blue up there that Davy's mum gave me. Might look nice with that, like a stripey or something. 215 grams of that. I think this, I don't know what it is. It's like it's twisted with a cotton thread that goes through it or something. But that's gorgeous. Right, and there's 215 grams of that. There's 2 balls of this. I'm going to make myself some socks with that. Oh, it's just lovely. This is 100% acrylic. 50 grams. Made by Coats, Darlington. Oh, my daughter swam in Darlington. She won a medal for the North Eastern Counties. I have to think she won a few medals. Yeah. Shimmering Pearl double knit. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's looking a bit lighter on your screen than it is. Yeah, it's looking more purple. That strand there looks more purple to you. It's more blue. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So, they're all going in the freezer. Somebody said you have to put them in the freezer so kills any bugs off. So that's that. So yes, they're really. Oh, I'll do the stats. So with all of that and the 200 grams I bought, it was 948 grams in. The 100 grams they'll get, the 200 grams that I bought will soon be eaten up with making the blanket and the lightsaber, won't it? And out have gone 536. So that's good, isn't it? That would have been a good month. It's still a good month. 536 out. Because I didn't do many squares for my Battenberg. How many did I do? 26. It's only about a week's worth, isn't it? No, I wasn't. I don't like that cotton that I bought. Anyway, that's another story. So, the hat wreath. This was a disaster. Total disaster. Yeah. The beaded wreath. That's the list of things. 38 things there were. And this was number 13. The beaded wreath. Supposed to be round. Mine's ended up square. Look at the state. We could have a square wreath, but I'm not even going to finish it off. No, it comes with just dropped. Comes with a ribbon and a load of beads, and I kept thinking, well, maybe if I could just keep winding the beads around, the gold beads, it might look better. But I can see all the wire. I just don't like it. If I thought I could make a better job of it, I would pull it apart and try it again. But I wouldn't be able to do it again. And I didn't like it. Oh, I did not enjoy it, no. I think I like wool because it's squishy and soft and nice, and I just don't think I like working with beads. I know I don't like working with beads. I know the bead pictures that I've made before, took me 3 years, didn't it, that Christmas one? So no, it's not my idea of fun. Actually, I think it looks better that way. Anyway, it doesn't matter because it's coming apart and they will be absorbed into my stationery box or card making box, whatever. Yeah, so that's that. So that will be marked off. Number 13 will be marked off. So that would have brought me down to number 37. But then my sister came. Again, she's been so lovely this month. She bought me this for seeing to my dad's funeral and his interment and his estate and all of that. So she bought me this. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? You see it for the light. Oops. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And it's not a counter cross stitch. It's actually printed on. And then, I've done one of these before. And all the things have already come wrapped on little cards, which I think is amazing. I've never had one like that before either. They usually come in, where is it? They usually come in things like this. all get tangled up and what have you. But I've just kept them there because I'll use them in my embroidery. Yeah. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? That's just gorgeous. So ain't that sweet? Yeah. So that now is number 39. It's going back in. It's going in the cupboard with the rest. So that's number 39. That's going to go in the box, into the hat. And let's draw one out and see what my next one is. So yes, number 38 it will be gone. I'll mark it off. So, but I am back to 38. 38. What are they? Projects. I'm sorry I can't think today. I didn't sleep at all last night. I got up at 2 o'clock, so I fed up a laying there. And hung my washing out at 5:30. Is it raining? Oh no, it's quite a sunny day actually. Right, so pick a new one out of the hat. Please don't be that big quilt. Please don't be the red boot. Those are the two things I don't want it to be. It's quite exciting though. What is it? Number 37. Another embroidered wreath. An embroidered wreath. How many wreaths are in that cupboard? Oh dear. Anyway, that's an embroidered one, so I shall enjoy that. So I'll just have to pause you a moment while I go and find that one. Won't be long. Right, I'm back. I've found it. It's that one. A nice little one. Which is good because it gets them finished, gets them out of the cupboard. But the only problem is that when they're so small, they don't have an effect on emptying the cupboard at all. Anyway, can't be helped. Oh, it's quite exciting actually. I'm enjoying doing this. I bought these beads to go with it as well from this company at the show. So I'm going to wad this and then stitch through it and give it a bit of 3D, give it a three-dimensional look. Hopefully, see what sort of a mess I can make of that. Right. So I shall just pop in my little embroidery video of the back stitch that I've done. If you're joining me, and I'll just pop that in for you to see now. Okay then. So this is as far as I've got. I've got the back stitches running round, and then I've started weaving through the back stitch with this variegated thread, which I thought was gorgeous, and I was hoping that I would be able to see, but it's too long. That the parts, before it starts to change colour, it's very, very long, so I'm not going to be able to. I wanted the lighter thread really. I liked that with these lighter ones here, but anyway, that's how it's ended up. So I'll just show you a back stitch just in case you're uncertain of a back stitch. I'll just do it here. I can soon pull it back out again. So go down and then come up 1/4 of an inch, which I think is just about a nice length for my stitching anyway, and then go back through the hole you went down before, and then come up in front of that one 1/4 of an inch, and back down inside that one. So it's a nice easy stitch. It's a nice easy stitch. I think it's a nice one. So 1/4 of an inch looks about right, I think. So just unpick them again and show you this threading then. So I thought it may be called a woven a woven back stitch because I've gone in and out of. Oh, it's stuck. What's it stuck on? I've gone in and out of. Oh, I'm pulling wrong one, that's why. Sorry, I've gone in and out of the back stitches with this different colour. And I thought that maybe it was called a woven back stitch, but my sister bought me a book from the charity shop, and the first couple of pages have got some embroidery stitches. And it's called a threaded back stitch. Let's get rid of those there. So it's just going through one way underneath the stitch and back up the other. Oops. Just like that all the way around. Hope you could see from my hands. Just pull that through. Ah, so that's quite nice. It gives it a little bit of something else. So I'll finish that and see you again in a while. Right, so that's about it for today. I do hope that you can join me and start some embroidery with me. The next thing is that I'll put some friction pen. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. Friction pen loops in for like this cushion behind me. Can you see? You know, like this to go. Ah, this is gorgeous. I made this ages ago. Oh, I made this in lockdown. Yes, I used to buy, what was it? A magazine of some sort. Whatever it was, quilting magazine. Yeah, a quilting magazine. But this was a, I don't know, could you call it a collage or something? Yeah. Yeah, and that lockdown year, it was a lovely, lovely summer. And we sat out in the garden all summer doing crosswords and making this. I enjoyed it. So yeah, it'd be something like that. But where this circle is, mine they'll come in a bit, and they might go out a bit as well. But yeah, so I made it into a cushion and then wished I hadn't, because I think it would have been better as a wall hanging. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and my little caravan. So that's it, and hope you're all well. Hope you've done lots of crafting, and let me know if you're joining me on the embroidery adventure. Rightio. Thank you for joining me, and hope to see you next time. Thank you again. Bye.